Now on Sunrise, Conviction Challenge.
Derek Chauvin wants a new trial and a special hearing looking into juror misconduct.
A pandemic promise from Governor Walz. The announcement coming as businesses grow impatient to return back to normal.
Then the end of the school year is closing in, but one teen has a message for young drivers after a night out changed his life forever.
Grab the sunglasses and the umbrella today. You'll need both. I'm timing out your Wednesday forecast, plus a look at Mother's Day weekend.
And it's not every day you get to date a celebrity. The woman, however, said no to Ben Affleck, but he wasn't going down without a fight. It's Wednesday, May 5th. KARE 11 Sunrise starts now.
America's favorite reason to grab a cold marg and tacos. Yes, Sunrisers, it's Cinco de Mayo, a celebration of Mexico's victory in the Battle of Puebla. And while we celebrate Mexico today, shout out your favorite spot for Mexican food, maybe just to embrace the culture. Where do you do that? Join the conversation, 763-797-7215.
Getting a lot of good suggestions. I'm adding to the list.
Yes.
I'm going to be a full man by the end of the day for sure. Let's see if it's patio weather today, Guy.
Well, not quite for the afternoon. You're going to want to get out the earlier the better, because lots of clear skies, lots of blue that we're waking up to right now. You can see that overlooking downtown Minneapolis. A bit chilly, so have the spring jacket ready to go. 39, that's the current air temperature, and fortunately we're not adding any insult to injury. No wind to factor in a feel-like temperature this morning. Live radar showing showers already developing in the Dakotas. You can see North Dakota, South Dakota on radar. We do see that wet weather, and that will be heading in our direction for the evening drive. Highs today cool, only in the mid to upper 50s.
All right, Guy, thanks. As you're getting ready to head out for the Wednesday morning commute, it's quiet out there, which is always great as you're getting ready to head out the door. So you shouldn't have to leave early. I'm pre-warning, though, weekend closures. 94 Brooklyn Boulevard in the Brooklyn Center area, once again closed for the weekend. And that's not the only closure. We have one down in the southeast corner. 52 southbound will be closed also once again this weekend. I'll have more details and detour information here coming up.
Well, 2 weeks after he was found guilty of murder, former police officer Derek Chauvin's conviction is back in the headlines.
His defense team is asking for the guilty verdict to be thrown out and for a new trial, a move that legal experts anticipated.
That's right, but his attorney is also asking for something not as common. Jennifer Austin joins us live to explain. Jen, good morning.
Good morning. In a court filing, Chauvin's attorney accuses at least one juror of misconduct and is asking for a special hearing to look into it. It's called a Schwartz hearing. Eric Nelson, who is Chauvin's attorney, didn't single out any jurors for misconduct, but may want a hearing on juror Brandon Mitchell. He was found to have worn a knee off our necks shirt in a picture posted online when attending a march in Washington, D.C. last summer that referenced George Floyd's death and police reform. Mitchell answered no on his juror questionnaire about whether he attended marches in Minneapolis or anything related to police brutality. It is up to Judge Cahill as to how to rule on the request for a hearing and new trial.
He may reflect upon the speed of the jury and the unanimous feeling of the jury and say it, in the end didn't really have the effect.
Mitchell told us he viewed that march in Washington, D.C. not as one for Floyd, but rather one to commemorate the anniversary of Martin Luther King's 1963 March on Washington. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Attorney General's office told us that the state will vigorously oppose the new motions.
All right, Jennifer, thanks for keeping us up to date on all those happenings. Now, Derek Chauvin is currently in a high-security cell at the Oak Park Heights prison. Sentencing is set for June 25th. He faces anywhere between 10 to 40 years in prison.
More than a year after COVID-19 shut down our state, life could soon return to a bit of normal. So here's the 3 things you need to know this morning. Governor Walz says he'll announce plans to roll back statewide COVID restrictions tomorrow. It comes as lawmakers stare down a May 17th deadline to finalize the state budget. And Republicans have threatened to vote down large parts of that budget if the governor doesn't give up his emergency powers. Now, the White House is hoping to accelerate the return to normal this summer.
Is to have 70% of adult Americans with at least one shot and 160 million Americans fully vaccinated.
His plan includes focusing on small local vaccination sites and even handing shots out at places like pro baseball games. Now, here in Minnesota, new COVID cases dropped below the 1,000 mark yesterday. However, the number of people dying from the virus was back up in the double digits.
Now here's a look at today's other top stories in your morning rush. A 2-year-old girl is safe after being abducted by her 26-year-old sister and taken to New York. Police say the child was taken Monday afternoon. Yesterday, New York State troopers pulled over a speeding vehicle matching the description of the SUV driven by the woman. Officers found the toddler inside the car unharmed. Her older sister was arrested. Today, the Minneapolis Charter Commission will once again take up a proposal on police reform. A charter amendment would put the police under a larger public safety department and make the police chief report to the commissioner. That meeting starts at 4. The Minneapolis Park and Recreation Board want your opinion on the new Bedé-Makaska Pavilion. Last month, the board released these new photos of concepts to make a new pavilion where Lola on the Lake used to be. The restaurant burned down in 2019. If a concept is approved today, it will be sent to the full Board of Commissioners later this month. That meeting starts at 6:30. And big congrats to Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves guard was named NBA Rookie of the Month for April. He also scored that award in March. He's back on the court tonight at the Target Center. And that's your Wednesday Morning Rush.
Your time 6:06, and Sunrise is live tracking all of the reaction to a huge headline made yesterday. State Fair organizers announcing a new event at the fairgrounds later this month, but unfortunately, not everyone's happy about it. The kickoff to the summer at the fair, it runs through May 27th through the 31st. It's going to be a bit smaller, but you can still enjoy many of your fair favorites, including music, shopping, and of course all of the great fair food. We're told there's going to be 24 food vendors, including some of your favorites like Sweet Martha's Cookies, Pronto Pups, and more. And unlike last year's food parade, you can walk around.
The reason we wanted to have this event mainly was to tide people over. It's been a while since we've been able to meet in person and gather together. So we really wanted to give people that slice of the fair. And in addition, it's been a pretty tough year for the fair financially.
Yeah, unfortunately, they lost a lot of money last year. Now, getting a ticket, though, that's the big thing that's going to be tricky for folks. There's 7 time slots with just 10,000 tickets available for each slot. And it's a lottery system, so you're going to have to sign up for a chance to buy your tickets by tomorrow night at 11:59. Each ticket is $12.50. If you want to text the word FAIR to 763-797-7215, we're going to send you a link with more details and a link to get on that lottery system. Now, Sunrisers, you guys have mixed reviews on this. Hannah, she's so in. She's excited for the kickoff to summer. She says she's going to be fully vaccinated, so she's all for it. Others, like Donald here, think that they should only allow those who are fully vaccinated into the fairgrounds. And then there's a lot of comments I saw, you guys, like this one, wondering why other events held at the fairgrounds, like the popular Back to the 50s car show, had to be canceled once again this year. If the fair gets to have this event added, why can't they have Back to the 50s? That's what a lot of them were asking. And then we saw this question from a lot of our viewers. Nikki Ray wrote in, does this mean that the State Fair is really happening this year? And that's a good question. Well, we don't really know plans for August just yet. Governor Tim Walz did say recently that the State Fair could look pretty close to normal this year, and fair organizers have told us that they've been moving forward with planning for the end of August. So as of right now, it looks like it's all a go. But I'm thinking, you guys, that this mini fair is kind of a test run for a type of lottery system down the road. Who knows?
Makes sense. I mean, yeah they're going to end up letting 70,000 people on the fairgrounds over the 10 sessions, or 7 sessions rather. So
could be
quite a number of people.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Alicia. Guy, over to you with our One Thing weather.
High temperatures today running near 10 degrees below average. You can see the blue contour showing where those cooler temperatures will be. We'll start off with some sunshine today with afternoon showers.
And hey, planning ahead. That's what I like to do, especially with the weekend nearing closer. 94 eastbound is going to be closed between Brooklyn Boulevard and Highway 100, kicking off Friday at 10, wrapping up Monday at 5.
If you're getting an influx of spam and scam texts, you're not on your phone, you're not alone.
Yeah, that's me. And so Liz McLaughlin shows us what's going on with all those annoying messages and how they got your number.
Spam texts are blowing up phones in record numbers. Americans received a staggering 7.4 billion spam texts in March, nearly 40% more than the month before, according to spam app RoboKiller. There's no explanation for the big jump, but many are phishing scams.
Getting your login information is really valuable for scammers.
Bad guys seeing more success with a tactic called spear phishing, personalizing messages using information such as your name, job, or a service you use.
Those kind of things brought together allow spear phishing to be much more insidious because it actually acts on something that's relevant to the person it's targeting.
Information now easier for scammers to find as hackers build databases, skimming from social media, public records, and data leaks.
We are seeing some fraudulent schemes emerge from having all the data in one place in a way that attackers can use it.
Recently, security firm Hudson Rock flagged a new database on a hacker site with 533 million Facebook users' information. Originally leaked in 2019, now easily searchable with names, birthdays, phone numbers, and more.
There's nothing that is going to unfortunately put this particular genie back in this particular bottle.
But you can protect yourself with antivirus software, two-factor authentication, and a healthy dose of skepticism.
Be a little suspicious about everything.
A reminder to think before you click. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
Yeah, so many calls. Get a couple of those a day.
Oh, emails too.
Yeah, it's never ending. Well, that cup of joe gives you the jolt you need in the morning, but that spark can also end up affecting your sleep hours later. Tips to find the perfect amount of coffee for you.
Plus, dazed and confused, see Ben Affleck's video response after a woman denied him on a dating app.
Oh, the Affleck getting denied, sucker. Then an extraordinary Metro teacher bringing a love of learning and representation into the classroom. See the life-changing surprise his students were in on in our new series, They're Calling.